be alone and play footsie.
Oh, baby, there's going to be plenty of time for that.
I am tired of hanging around this parade.
In the tree under.
Right, and like I said, we are demonstrating one exercise. We want 3 exercises for the chest. You're going to go ahead and continue to do 2, 3, 4 sets on each of these. Very nice.
Yes. Perfect.
Keep breathing.
Form.
And exhale and squeeze.
On the exertion and squeeze. And when you squeeze, you really feel the muscle working.
You know what? This also works that area right here where a lot of women have just that little extra bit of flab. So it's good to do this.
Looseness, yeah, looseness.
You know, I bet Rick and Kendall wish they were working out with us.
Probably going and catch some rays out on the beach.
I think I saw them over there earlier.
We're sweating and they're laying out in the sun.
Okay, you guys ready to move on to shoulders now?
Certainly.
All right, let's go. Jennifer is going to demonstrate the first exercise in our shoulder workout, and this is a behind the neck press. I'm going to spot her right here. Ready, hon?
Yep. Now this works the overall shoulder area, but predominantly the rear deltoids.
Right. There's 3 heads of the deltoid that you want to work when you're doing your shoulders. The rear, the side, and the front. We're going to give you 1 exercise for each.
Again, hold your stomach in.
Right.
Keep your spine straight, and bring the bar right to the nape of the neck. This again is indirectly working the triceps, so it's a great warm-up if you're going to move on to that.
Looking good.
Hey.
And for you ladies out there who want to have beautiful shoulders, this is a great exercise.
All right, that's the last one.
Get it?
That was very good. Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to demonstrate the front lateral raise, and I think I'll use the 5-pound weight. Perfect. Now remember, ladies, when you're working these, you don't have to work heavy weights. You could use a light weight and do it nice and slow.
Now this one you can see is going to work the front part of the deltoid right here. Ladies, you don't have to worry about getting big, bulky shoulders like a man. It's not going to happen. You're going to get nice definition. You're going to get the kind of shoulders that other women and other men will say, my goodness, look at that. That looks fantastic.
Oh, my God, I love the shoulders. And also notice Mary Jean's form, just a slight bend in the knees, so we're supporting the lower back. Very good. And a slight bend in the elbows, too.
Very good.
Squeezing my back. So my muscles stay nice and tight.
Like Mary Jean said, you can start out with a lightweight. And if you don't have dumbbells at home, start out with something else. You can start out with cans. You can start out with anything with a little bit of weight and move up as you feel yourself start to strengthen. And you will see results.
If you have the desire to work out, I mean, you really can. You can make makeshift workout gear.
That's right. Okay, last one. Now, the last exercise that we have is for the side of the deltoid. And this is the way we're going to do it. It's a side lateral raise, and it's right out to the side. Woo! And we've showed you the back, and we've showed you the front, and this is the last one. Keep the knees slightly bent. Keep the elbows slightly bent. You want to relieve the tension so you don't end up getting an injury. And straight up, control it all the way up.
And once again, you should go light on these. There's no reason to use a heavy weight.
Right. Now, we're going to be right back with day 2 in the entire body workout, so stay tuned for more body shaping.
The front of her quad.
I noticed that she's pressing her lower back.
She's got her. That's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. She's got her lower back pressed into the back of the seat. She's going nice and slow. Terrific.
Looks good, Jennifer.
Thanks. And I'm also not forgetting to breathe, exhaling on the up movement. Good. We recommend doing between 3 to 4 sets of the leg press. All right? 8 to 10 repetitions. How many is that? I think I did 15. Good girl. All right. Next victim.
Okay.
All right. Mary Jean.
Okay.
Now here in Jamaica, it's pretty warm. It's about 90 degrees. So we've got some nice towels to protect ourselves. It's a lot safer. You don't want to burn your skin.
Okay, and grabbing onto the hand.
Okay. Straight down, straight up. Now Mary Jean's having her bottom come off the back of the seat a little bit, which gives her some added benefit working the glutes. Notice the intense concentration. Go, Mary Jean. Good.
Sure, when you're working out, it's not just the body, it's the mind and the body working together.
That's true. You want to focus on what you're doing. You want to get entire body workout is to get your complete workout in 3 days. So again, we're on day number 2, our legs.
Okay.
Good.
All right, Kiana.
Kiana's turn. Also, you know what? It's very hot here for us, but not just here. You want to take your time when you get up after exercising, because you've been working very hard and you don't want to be dizzy or
Sit on the other side and I'll...
That's a good point. Get up nice and slow so you don't get dizzy.
Yeah, especially in this heat.
And well, I noticed that when I got up very fast. Don't lock out your knees. Right down. 3, 4.
Also, when you keep your feet lower on the pad here,
7.
feel a different movement in the leg.
I'll do 2 more. 8.
Okay, you ready? We're going to move on.
9. Whew, 10.
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
Next leg movement. The lunges. Why don't I start with this one?
You go. Oh.
I'm going to demonstrate actually with the barbell. We've got a barbell here. The body shaping step. I'm going to place the barbell behind your neck. Get your balance and step forward. That's 1. Alternating legs if you like, or all on 1. 2. Keep that back straight. Chin forward, head up.
Body is nice and tight.
Notice she's not bouncing off. That's really bad. She's pushing off and she's muscling it up.
Okay, that looks very good, Kiana.
Thanks.
Got very good form, good posture.
Now watch the form here. I'm dropping my knee almost to the floor. Nice and slow. Control it and up. And she's focusing out there so she's not losing her balance. It's very important to do. You watching at home? Hope we're not losing you. Got a lot of information. Do 2 more. And, whew.
Okay. Do you
You're
want
up.
to go? I'll go next.
Okay.
All right, I'll do the
Sure.
free weights.
Now, Mary Jean's going to use the dumbbells.
The dumbbells, yes. But I'm going to use the same form. Now, I could do on the same leg if you'd like.
Sure, why don't you
I'll
show
try
them
the same
that?
leg, and I'll show you how that looks.
Okay. She's doing all of her left leg first. Good. Her chin's up. Perfect. Notice her foot is firmly planted on the body shaping step. That helps her with her stability. Great. You know, you can do this even if you don't have the step, but it's a good idea to get the step because it just works harder and more intensely into the muscles.
It's important to concentrate, too, because I lost my concentration there.
Control the movement now. A few more. Great. Looks good. Cute suit, by the way.
Thank you.
Now, for you at home, the 3-day workout is designed to give you a rest for your upper body in the second day, like we're doing. We train in the previous segment. The priest, Mary Jean, and Jennifer train their shoulders and the chest. Today is lower body day, which is our legs. You can guess what's tomorrow.
That's right. In the lower body, you really get your
It's a little more
heart pumping.
cardiovascular. Now, I'm lunging a little bit farther in, giving it more of a stretch. It's really depending on what you like. Some people can't do this because it puts too much strain upon the
Also,
knee.
they're not flexible. And you need the flexibility.
Okay, I'm ready to move on to the next.
ready?
I'm ready. One more.
Up.
Not off that easy. Good training. Okay,
Hey, I'm
leg
walking over
extension. I'll start this one. This one is my favorite. It's great. It helps you define, give you some striations in your quads. Gives you nice shape and a nice sweep. Now, when you adjust this machine, you want to make sure that your knees are hitting the pad. So you can lean back, keep your head up, and up. Don't lock out your knees. A little bit quicker on this for using lighter weight.
And when you go up,
4,
squeeze on the muscle so you can see it really working.
6, 7,
It's a great exercise.
8. Hope you're taking notes. Now, if you were going to spot Kiana, she doesn't need one, but you would spot with her feet because you don't want to take away her legs that she's working from the pad.
Right. Kiana looks like she's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think I have to work with her today. Whew. Very good. Good one.
Okay, you can go next because I'm here.
Now, make sure this is proper, the seat is adjusted properly for you. Okay. Yeah, and if you're not sure, you can always ask someone in the gym. It's important. Right.
That's right. And once again, keep your lower back flat against the bench. And stretch out.
Yep. Don't want to lock out your knees. Up and down. There you go. I have a question. Sometimes I see people in the gym, they turn their feet in or they turn their feet out. I'm glad you brought that up. If Jennifer were to turn her feet in, that's going to stress more on the outer part of her legs, the outer part of her quads. See? now. If you turn your feet out, it's going to work more of the inside of her leg. Good question. We're going to quiz you after this. Okay. And pro. Ready?
Very good. I think she's strong enough out of her body.
She is. Why don't we try another one, and we'll come back to that, Marjorie? You got off early.
I got.
Why don't you start this?
Want me to start this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a new machine. It's the Body Master calf press. What you do is you keep your back pressed against the bench. The pad, excuse me. You've got your heels over the end, and she's going to flex up, keeping a slight bend in the knee. There you go. Your head up.
It's a wonderful machine, by the way.
I always love working on my calves. It makes such a nice, clean line. It finishes off the leg. Now, we hit the leg press, which works the main part of our legs. We hit the leg extension. We hit the lunges. Now we're working lower on our legs, which is the calves.
I can feel the squeeze. And you can't feel the burn.
You know what I like about the calves is you can work them every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great machine. Your abs and your forearms every day. Okay, 2 more, then we'll let Jennifer hop on.
Oh. Yes, Jennifer, you thought you were going to get out of this one, right?
I don't know why I thought that. It's like that. Okay. Now, just like this. There you go. And when I do this exercise, I like to get an extra added pump. Don't waste time, you know. I squeeze the handles. You get a pump in your forearms, your shoulders, your biceps.
So we always talk about not squeezing the handles, but in this case,
You can squeeze
it works.
Right. Keep your knees slightly bent.
You can see the calf right in here. The muscle.
Jennifer's going to finish up her calf raises here. Please don't go anywhere. We have a whole lot more. Stay with us. You do that really. She's got her elbows close to her body. She has her palms facing her. This is working her lower lats and the middle of her back. Great.
Like we said, we're going to demonstrate 1 set of each exercise, 3 exercises for each body part. So you can get a lot of variety.
Okay, this is great. This is like a modified chin-up, a little bit lighter weight. 12. There we go. Good job. Next movement is the seated row. This is a terrific movement here. It works the middle of your back, and also you even get secondary muscles hit, which are your shoulders. She has her feet behind the pads, her chest pressed against the pad in the front. She's got a narrow grip, which is working the center of her back and her rear delts, too. How's that feel?
Good. You get a great stretch on this, on the forward movement and the back movement.
Having a strong back's important for your posture, too. So sit up straight.
She's working. Look at her.
I want a good back. Good girl. All right, I'm going to demonstrate the wide grip pull down. This helps you define your lats and build in your lat area, helping your waist to look tinier.
Like Gianna said, this is the 3rd exercise that we're demonstrating. They're all for your back, and this is going to make a complete workout for your back. You're getting it at least 3 times. At home, you're going to want to make sure, or at your gym, that you do at least 2 to 3, maybe even 4 sets of each of these exercises. You want to make sure you get this all, write it down. There's a lot of information here today.
Spot me. I'll do 3 more.
See, she's spotting her in her wrist. She's not taking away the machine from the work that Kiana's doing.
12. Whew.
That's you doing
Good spot. All right.
Okay. Hey.
We've got our Jamaican heat protector towels here. Our next movement is for the tricep. The tricep push down.
This is my favorite.
Right over here. Go, Jennifer.
You know what? I'm
let
not
me
going to be
lighten it.
macho. I need a lighter weight. All right, thanks.
That's all right.
Well, I didn't
Start at what weight makes you comfortable at home, because we want to help you. If you can get started, don't be intimidated. Just get started. That's the key.
And form is of the utmost importance. That's not the weight, but the form and the intensity that you work out at.
Just for myself, I didn't need it this light, guys.
Okay, next step then.
Concentrate, girl.
When you're doing the push downs, notice Jennifer has her thumb over the top. Very important. Important. Okay.
Okay, one more. There we
Good
go.
job.
No, thanks for your help, honestly, on that.
Next movement, barbell curls.
I'll demonstrate.
Who's up? Standing barbell curl. She has a slight bend in her knee. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. It's Rhonda here, just you don't believe in Santa Claus anymore. So this Christmas, Rhonda will make one lucky viewer's holiday wishes come true. Just send me your Dear Rhonda holiday wish list. One winner will be randomly picked to win everything on their list. 5 runners-up will each receive an Olympus Infinity Zoom 230 camera, so you don't miss another this holiday season. Send your Dear Rhonda wish list along with your name, address, age, and daytime phone number to Dear Rhonda, Olympus Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 3966, New York, New York, 10185. And don't forget to leave milk and cookies by the fireplace for Rhonda. And watch Up All Night, December 20th, when I'll announce all the winners. So make your list and check it twice. Rhonda knows if you've been naughty or not.
Welcome, welcome. So glad you've come. So nice of you. Come in, come in. Please don't be shy. Come in. We've been waiting for you.
I think we have the wrong house. No, this is the house the kid came to.
Of course, you have the right house. Please, come in. Oh, such fine girls. You know, I never believe it when they say that today's teenagers are selfish and spoiled and think only of themselves. No, sorry. Not when they're girls like you, so ready to give of yourselves. You get yourself cleaned up. You look a mess. Miguel has an affinity for dirt. Now, I thought we'd start with a little, Oh, you're so dressed up, aren't you? Well... You even bought presents, huh?
I think there's been just a slight misunderstanding.
You don't do windows? Kidding. Just kidding. Well, I think we should start with the bathrooms. There are only 8 bathrooms, and how convenient. We can divide it to 2 each.
You know, I really do think this is a slight misunderstanding. Sure thing. We'll get right on it.
Good, good. Well, I'll show you where the first bathroom is.
Beth will follow. She's the expert bathroom cleaner of the group. Been doing it for years. Just loves getting every germ out of that toilet bowl.
Good, good.
Gross to the mat. I'm sorry. For the cause. Go get him, kid. Totally freaked me out. What is this place? I think it's like a home for boys. Hey, there's that kid! Hey, kid, wait! Wait, come back! Come on, guys! Hey, what do you think, Mom? We just want to talk. You Junior Narb. Junior Narb? No way. What you want to talk about? You know what you're doing. Oh, I see. You want to buy. No, we just want to help. If you want to help, you can buy, girl. Well, why do you sell dope? Hey, what is this? Look, do you want to wind up in a reform school or a jail or something like that? Already been there. Oh, and you like it so much you want to go back, right? Selling this junk is what's keeping me out. Ain't nobody giving us money. We gotta get it ourselves. Best way we know how. You mean the man downstairs doesn't give you any money? You kidding? Old man Sanders spent his last dime. This place is going under. Well, the other ways of keeping this place going other than dealing. Don't jive me. Ain't nobody that cares about us but us. And like I say, ladies, if you really want to help, send us cut.
You know, I really hate to be nosy, but are you having money problems?
Well, we are experiencing some temporary difficulties.
How temporary?
We need $25,000 to keep the doors open.
25,000, Billy? Whew, how soon?
Well, actually, we've already received our eviction notice. We have 5 more days.
Oh, my God. Maybe we ought to stay and help finish the toilet.
The good Lord will help us.
You mean he's going to get you $25,000? I thought he only did miracles.
I've been running this place for over 40 years. And I find the Lord will help us if we trust in him.
Well, maybe we'll figure out a way just to give him a little help this time. Does that mean more toilets? It does. Bye-bye. Bye. Don't worry. Come on, kids waiting for me at the lake. Why so early? Oh, you know those stupid pledges. Yeah, but Teresa's gonna make key pledges look first, you know? Like, oh, my darling, I'll take my love forever. Hey, Trish, did you ever ask your mom and dad about the $25,000? What? You know, for the orphanage, dummy. Did you ever ask your mom? Yeah, because if you asked your mom for the $25,000, then she wouldn't have to ask her mom for the $25,000, so we can all take the $25,000. You babe. Look, I talked to my dad about it, but he's too busy with his boom boom girls, and my mom's got her own charity. Oh, God. But she says they'll put them somewhere, so they don't take care of them. Take care of them? They're going to put them behind bars or something. Samantha, don't get so dramatic. Hey, well, remember what that kid said? Nobody takes care of us but us. They're just going to keep dealing till they get busted, you guys. Okay, we'll do something, but not right now. Okay? Yeah, we gotta go. I mean, hey, like a kid's been brushing his hair for hours. You know what I mean. Hey, well, you guys just go on. I think I'll wait for Annie. We'll ride to the lake. It's not that far. Right now. Okay.
I still don't understand why you dragged me out here. I should be up with the pledges.
We'll forget all about those stupid pledges.
Hey, now come on. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, you're Trish.
Of course I'm Trish.
You shouldn't be wearing this stuff. Hey, damn it, Trish. Get dressed. I gotta go.
Kids!
Why, it's Rhonda, your bedtime movie bell, and I hope you are enjoying our film, Bells. Do you like the way they have used every tired old actor they could find and gave him a part? Oh, that reminds me. Be sure and watch Gilbert Gottfried at the same time on Saturday for his show on USA Network. You sure won't want to miss it. Let's go to commercial, and we'll be back for more of USA Up All Night. Hi, Gilbert.
U.S.
Hi, everybody. Let's go back to our riveting film of girls in skimpy outfits trying to jiggle and giggle at the same time. It's Valve on USA Up All Night. ride tomorrow? Annie?
I'm tired of riding.
Hey, what is it?
I miss the snow. It doesn't snow in California.
You really want to go home, don't you?
This is the only home I've got.
Hey, it's a lot more than what those little boys have.
You know, I keep thinking about them. They're not that much different than I am. Yeah. If I didn't have you, I'd have nowhere to go either.
Guess it didn't work.
Didn't work, huh? Oh, but it looks wondrous. What'd he say? What'd he do? Nothing. It started out great, then he started respecting me again.
What's the matter with her? Why is she crying?
He's thinking about the little boy.
What little boy?
Trish, the orphanage.
Oh, then. She'll be okay.
Damn that sheep, you guys. What am I gonna do? Trish, why don't you think about somebody else for a change, okay?
Sam's right. You don't even care about all those little boys that have no place to go.
Hey, look at this. Little Miss Valley.
What are you doing here?
Haven't you figured that out by now?
Yeah.
I mean by the place who sold you that thing. Why don't you just leave her alone? You ride that nag? You ride that dog?
Dog, ride, dog.
You should know, you little tramp. I heard you're always into it.
Oh, hold it. Sam, why don't we show her the difference between a horse and a dog?
That's a laugh.
What's the matter? Good. Not into it?
She's on.
All right. Oh, she's on. But what's a horse race without a bet?
But you never asked, Val. Whatever you said, we'll match.
How about $25,000?
Where's a Val gonna come up with 25 grand?
Oh, I've got something better than money.
Nothing's better than money.
Oh, yeah? Well, my Mercedes is.
Oh my God, Rich. Like, wait a minute. Easily. Pink slip and all?
Pink slip and all.
No big deal. Mercedes is nothing. I bet my Ferrari. My Dino Ferrari.
Okay, you're on.
Fine. So we'll see. Let's get out of here.
think our story is getting a little hard to believe. Yeah, I know some of you think I'm talking about the part where the girls bet their cars on a horse race. No, that part isn't hard to believe. It's the part where they are all swimming around in Oak Lake. Believe me, the closest thing that there is to a lake in drought-ridden L.A. is the Playboy Mansion pool. And even that's down a few inches. I think you should go to a commercial, and we'll be back with more of USA all night. Oh, hi everybody, welcome back to USA all night. Are you ready to see more spoiled girls run around in skimpy clothes and drive fast cars? Well, forget it. Trish lost her Mercedes, so be prepared to see girls in skimpy clothes pedaling around in a Volkswagen Bug. Let's go back to our film Vows for slower action, but I think you'll still like it. The girls seem to bounce more in the older cars. Rhonda knows that.
Never done that before. You guys don't know what happened.
Don't even worry about it.
After all. Look, I am so sure I have a busted. With your parents see about the car. Let's talk over the shop. I mean, do you realize how gnarly, grody, and spendy those busts are? I mean, it's like there's gum on the seat. Like, I swear I saw a glob of saliva. I mean, it's like a glob of green saliva, like right on the floor. Hey, okay. God, I'm sorry I lost the rain. Hey, you guys, there's Albert.
And when we do business, we do business. You got that? So get up here. You want to be a businessman, don't you? You want to have a nice tour like me and everything?
Hey, it's gonna be okay. You want that pink Cadillac, don't you, boy?
Oh my God, like, now what are we gonna do?
You better start hustling a little bit more. Now, where's the money? All right. Look, I want to give you 3 of these things. Not 1, but 3. And I want you to get out there, and I want you to sell them. Okay. You're looking at me. Listen. Boy, dude.
Hey, Albert. Like I said, what's the difference? Stay home or jail? See, you pick later.
Wow.
Hey. Little Squeezy's no Albert, huh?
Albert,
Hey, don't fool me.
Hey, look, if you want to buy from him, that's fine. But why waste your time with the middleman when you can all the way to the top?
oh my God, and like, I suppose you're the top.
Baby, I'm a guy who lets my actions do the talking. Right, Stone?
That's right.
This is my buddy Stone here.
Hey, how do you think each one of these sweet things would look with a scar right there?
You gotta be real friendly with Stone. He gets real aggravated real quick, you know?
That's right.
I never seen so many buildings. Yeah, like, how much is that?
Baby, about $7,000 or $8,000.
8,000?
You got it.
Would you like to make a loan on a car?
Depends on the interest. You know, sweet thing, you play your cards right, you just might be interested in you.
Yeah, like Stone said. Good friendly cooperation and the interest rate just might come down.
Look, my interest is way down already.
I'm gonna do you girls a little favor. I want to give you my name and my number. The name is Lynn. You girls give me a call when you're done playing with little boys. Later. Hit it, Stone.
I am so sure. Like a grody. Guys, like, I think the shirt was kind of cute. Oh, I'm sure. He's like a Ricky Ricardo in your bondage, okay? What? You know, Ricky Ricardo. Look, you take his number, okay? Hey, I was only kidding. my God. This number might be worth more than we think, you know?
You get the bathroom. Hey! How come I always get to John?
Oh, Beth, come on, go.
Go.
Excuse me? Button.
I hope you find it. What if your daddy sit in the studio? No, it's like way too dangerous. More dangerous than your mother? Look, you guys, we've got to keep this place exactly the way we found it, okay?
Wait. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Look at these. For keeps. Respect.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, you guys, my father's so brilliant. Look, he packages his coat in this rubber cover. Oh, my God. You're kidding me. Oh, God. Suddenly she respects her father. Look. How much do you think this stuff is worth?
Oh, $1,000 maybe.
Think so? Sure. Whoa! Rib. You guys, do you really think he's going to buy it? Come on.
With special receptacle end.
He's got to, you know? Hey, guys, what's his receptacle in?
Wait, and then we give all the money to Mr. Stanton and the kids stop stealing.
Yeah. Oh, God,
Yeah.
it's so great.
Right. They stop stealing and we start. Right.
You guys, what's a receptacle end?
But, you know, like, we need more. More like $25,000 worth.
No, more like $50,000 worth.
Hey.
I'm gonna get my Mercedes back, remember?
Oh, God, okay.
Like, I'm so sure, Trish, like, where are we going to get $50,000 worth of Coke? From the bathroom. Have you gone, Christy?
No, look. Come on, you guys. Okay, first we let him sample the good stuff. And then next time we see him, we get a bunch of vials. And we put fast powder on the bottom. And then the real Coke on top. So when he tastes it, he just tastes the real stuff.
That's so brilliant. I want to know what a receptacle end is. It's a football position. Okay.
Okay, Beth. Number, please.
Who?
The number of the druggie.
Oh. She's so great.
Wait for me.
Hello, Lance? Like, this is the Val from the Galleria. Yeah, the special cutie. Uh-huh. No. I don't buy. I sell.
I said, why should I keep it down, Mr. Salomon? Your snoring keeps me up at night, too.
Oh, hi, kids. I was just having a friendly little conversation with my neighbor, Mr. Salmon. He apparently thought I had the movie on too loud. Gee, I don't know what he's complaining about. This is the closest he's ever going to get to a real woman. We'll go to commercial, and we'll be back for more of our film on USA All Night.